Hello and welcome to the treasure chest of you. I love being with you in these times, and boy, do we ever need our togetherness and our sense of not being alone, that we are like a river, little droplets, each one of us, like a river flowing to an ocean of joy, an ocean of newness, an ocean of freedom, an ocean of being all that we can be. This is our time to really know that. And it's also the time for an incredible roller coaster ride. We call it transformation. But the roller coaster means really that there is so much to experience. If we go into this sensation of roller coaster with a sense that there's no control, everything is beyond us, and we're just having to go down this ride without even, closing our eyes or just screaming, right? And maybe we did that as a child. When I say roller coaster, you might go, oh no, I'm there with you. But there's another kind of roller coaster that we're attempting to open up in these days that is spirit driven. And that roller coaster is the movement of the motion of magic, adventure, newness, freedom. Yes, within the so-called confines of a human capacity for expression, but the newness of being free to be you no matter what the situation. Even if you're sitting in a little physical roller coaster, even if you feel like you're confined in your human nature, it is all wanting to be freed up, this great spirit of you. So one of the keys to that I have found in the last while is, yes, once again, our beautiful physical body and emotional realm, our doorways into the greater sense of who we are. We're not here to clear these patterns and get rid of them. We're here to experience. And I'll describe that in a moment. Experience these different dimensions of the way our bodies and our emotional realms are speaking to us to help us to free up space, to let the the droplet of the river that you are become the fire of the movement of spirit coming through you. So, for instance, in this last couple of weeks, the eclipse, wonderful eclipse season, which is just about to end, but it doesn't mean the ride's ending by any means. I have felt more sadness. Unbelievable. You could label it sadness, but really what it is the movement of my heart to keep up with the pulsation of life coming through. So whenever you feel this sense, it feels like sad, I just feel like I want to cry. And I don't put a story on it. I will just let my heart move and breathe and open, because that's really all that's happening. The crustiness of the old grief is coming up. Again, no story around it, just the feeling sensation is much more creative to go into that feeling sensation. My heart just wants to breathe more and open more and let go more to the flow of the river of life coming through that will bring mountains of creativity, wisdom, greater sense of life flow. I've also felt more anger. And I'm not alone in this one at all, as we might see in the newspapers. But talking with clients and friends and knowing in myself this anger, this irritation, this frustration, what is that about? We could just go, oh, that just feels awful. I don't like it. Or we could go, whoa, there's a deepening, because that anger comes from deep inside. There's a deepening and a powerful fire wanting to build within me. And the anger has been the wall. Anger is usually against something, right? Power against something is the old way of doing anger. So now we get to go, roar. That doesn't work for me, but this does work for me. And this is what I want to create. Same energy on that roller coaster, on that river, getting into more of the power. to revolutionize who we are and what we have to bring. It takes some creative fire, which often starts with an anger or irritation, and that's okay. What is it? The clam that creates the pearl is an irritation from something inside, and it creates a pearl from that. Is that not the perfect example that just came through, right? It's perfect. This pearl of beauty will come through because back of all of our emotions is the gold of us wanting to come through. Fear. Who hasn't felt fear in the last 24 hours, whether it's just a little bit of yikes or a whole gut punch of, oh my God, can't do it, right? So that fear, when it comes up, so many levels to fear. But when you let yourself feel it, and it is not controlling you, because it's not you, right? When you don't let it control you and you watch the fear and stand with it and witness it, because you as a soul are connected to spirit, and this piece of you is afraid of something. Let it be there, embrace it, ask it what it needs, and then I have found recently that as I go into my fear and walk into it and be with it and let myself get in touch with what is being called for, whether it's a fear locked in a physical part of my body or just an emotional cell in my body, what it opens up is a magic of new beginning, a magic of the adventure, right? Isn't it the fear of anticipation that's the biggest fear? I'm going to go on a roller coaster ride. I can't do that. I'm going to do this and I don't feel good about it. Is the biggest fear the anticipation, the pre-anxiety fear. Once you do it, you're like, oh, that wasn't so hard. And I spent a whole week being afraid about it, right? Whew, I have to laugh at it because it just lightens the load. I'm not laughing at the fact that we have many realistic fears. But as we move into the fire within us of the power of this is activating the magic of change, then we can get into that creative juice within us that says yes to what wants to come forward through us. So I just want to take a moment to do a little bit of meditation, because we all could use a big embrace and a big hug. So, just be with you where you are on the roller coaster, wherever, whatever part of you is wanting your attention right now. Take a beautiful deep breath. Imagine you're smelling these beautiful lilacs. They're for real. It's spring here. Imagine that you are taking in the scent of the universe of love, the scent of a memory maybe that you have. Scent is very powerful. Of a flower, of a puppy, whatever it is, feel that scent come in, that sensational realm. And feel yourself taking a deeper breath. And just feel yourself listening to these words. Oh, how loved you are. Oh, how loved you are. Oh, how appreciated you are. Oh, how embraced you are by a universe of love and a world of people that truly, genuinely love and appreciate you in the ways that they can show it. Oh, how loved you are. Oh, how embraced you are. And oh, how deeply respected you are for this journey you are on and for the part you are playing. As that droplet of the river moving in to the ocean of the adventure of the bliss of life, we are going to that bliss. We are going to that magic and adventure, creating a whole new world as you hold that beautiful sensation. Oh, how loved I am. And oh, how love supports me. Let me count the ways. And take a deep breath. And maybe there's some feeling that comes up, some emotion that comes up. Just embrace it. Oh, how loved you are. I am so happy to be with you in this peaceful time, born of your willingness to ride the roller coaster of the seemingly chaotic nature of the time to create more of you freely and fully. And please feel free to contact me, Susan at soulmastery.net, if you want to have more of this wonderful content. And yes, this YouTube channel is here for you to get lots of beautiful inspiration, empowerment, upliftment, and love. I am so with you. Blessings on this beautiful ride that we're on together.